Greetings of peace, love, and light. This is Godis Nanu. You can find me at godisnanu.com. And today I'm going to talk to you about loneliness. Everyone thinks they know what loneliness is, but there are three different types of loneliness that I want to discuss. And this is important to all of those watching from the Light Body Sanctuary. This is very important foundation to spiritual growth because loneliness cannot be avoided. Okay. Matter of fact, in some situations, it may be desirable for your spiritual growth. So let's talk about it. The three different types of loneliness. There is a type of loneliness that results from the absence of familiar spirits. Okay. So what does this mean? That means when you are inhabiting your body, or God is inhabiting your body, and nothing else is inhabiting your body, you may experience a period of some feeling of loneliness because you have been so used to other entities possessing and controlling your mind, body, and spirit. So, once you have been delivered from these entities, free from these entities, broken that bond and contracts that you have made, then you will experience loneliness. Okay. And this is a good version of loneliness. Embrace that loneliness. Get used to that loneliness. Okay. Because that is what normal should feel like. Okay. So, the next type of loneliness is simply lack of self awareness. Lack of self awareness. Sometimes people think they are lonely because they lack self awareness. Some people avoid self awareness. Sometimes that feeling that you are feeling when you are alone are all the feelings you are avoiding when you're around other people because you don't want to look at your pain. You don't want to look at your different issues that you need to deal with. So, as soon as it is quiet, those things begin to surface and you begin to experience yourself. And because you don't have self awareness, because you don't spend time with yourself, you haven't gotten to know yourself, then it is unfamiliar to you. And you are calling that loneliness. When in reality, that is when you should be doing a lot of self work. You should be spending that time with yourself. You should be meditating. You should be working through those feelings of pain, grief, anger, rage, all those things you might be experiencing that you are calling loneliness. Okay. Now, the third type of loneliness is actual loneliness, a lack of human interaction. Now, this is the bad type of loneliness, all right? Because human interaction is absolutely necessary, okay? You need to be healthy mentally, okay? Mentally healthy, emotionally healthy, spiritually healthy, okay? You need 1 to 3 hours of quality human interaction per day. So, yes, I am telling some of you because there are plenty of people out here, especially in 2026, that have put self isolation on a pedestal where it should not be. Okay? Now, if you are removing yourself from familiar spirits or from around toxic people, then that's a great thing. But you still have to find ways to have quality human interaction 1 to 3 hours a day. Otherwise, what you're experiencing, quote unquote, loneliness, is actually a sign. Hello, it's an alert, just like hunger, okay? That you require human interaction. So call someone, okay? Quality over quantity, okay? So no, social media ain't gonna get it, all right? You need to have deep conversation with someone. You need to share a meal with someone. You need to check in with your peoples. Okay? This is why we are born to two parents. We are born into families. God is all knowing and all wise. Nothing is by chance. Everything was designed perfectly. We're the one that corrupt things and distort things. Everything was already designed perfectly. Now, there is also something called burnout that I experience, especially for those of us who are introverted or neurodivergent. We experience this much faster than everyone else, but burnout starts normally around 20 hours a week. That means you have had too much social interaction. Okay? You need time to yourself. Time to yourself is very important. It's a healthy part of life. Okay? And it's not the same as isolation. You are isolated when you are not getting 1 to 3 hours of human interaction per day. If you're getting less than 20 hours, if less than 10, I would say less than 10 hours of human interaction a week, then you are operating in an unhealthy state. You're not getting enough feedback. You need feedback from the world around you. All right, that's just how we were designed, how we were created. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them in the comment section. All right, and feel free to schedule a session if this is something that resonated with you, that you feel that you need some serious feedback on, how to overcome some blockages and obstacles, or maybe you need deliverance. Maybe you never even experienced loneliness, and that's not good. Peace, love, and light.